Recording.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm definitely very blurry and cloudy.
That sucks. We are recording.
Woo! Do I look awful for this recording? Like, do my eyes look like I'm dying?
A little
No.
No, it's not horrible. It's okay if you spent all day in chlorine.
I did.
We forgive you. We have lives outside of D&D.
And one of those lives is me being a mermaid.
Yeah.
Somehow as fantastic as D&D in my real life.
It's true.
Yeah.
So welcome. Welcome to A Date with Fate. We are recording. A lot. Well, not a lot happened last time, but also a lot happened.
It was a big thing that happened last time.
So
a lot happened, but not a lot happened.
Yeah, you first solidified your plans on how you were going to approach Alma there in the morning when you were at the inn, and then just hung out at the inn for the rest of the day. You said that Lukedlot's exile was a cover story for his death, and that Dapalat has orchestrated the terror attacks on the beasts and killed them and replaced them with people she can control. And that so Marcon and Mylea's new people, Markiniel Onikion and Lakadani Jidatoba, came to Faye as royal family cousins because they knew she'd be able to help and find someone that could spread the alarm. And all these humans that are being, you believe, taken to Snahayar, the ice island, are for sacrifices to make the beast stronger so that Dapalat will have even more power. And then you went to the tea place, the Gilded Lily, and met Alma in a private room. At some point, things went sour when Alma brought up the king, and Faye was like, he doesn't do anything. And Alma talked about him being depressed for, like, his wife, and then basically told Faye, like, her and Lukedlot are not the same because they're not as old as the king and queen, and that made Faye angry and leave the room. And then it was just Marcon and Mylea in there, and somehow things went even worse and led to Alma deciding she's going to turn you in. And that led to Mylea striking first, and then Marcon sort of holding back, but in the end also fighting, and then she was unconscious, and Faye came in and dealt the final blow. And so Faye came up with a diversion to get rid of the body by making her seem drunk, and then you carried her out and put her in some random alley, and Faye with her, Alma's blood wrote for Dapalat's reign on the wall.
It was on the wall. That was my question, because
Yeah,
I have it was written, but I didn't have whether it was written on the body or on the wall.
Yeah, no, it was on a wall. And so
Awesome.
then you went to a tavern and just overheard people talking about a full moon party and sadness about the beasts and things going wrong, and then you decided to get back to the carriage, and that you decided to stop at Faye's house for the night.
It's the worst decision we could have ever made. It's fine.
So you are in the carriage. As you leave Larion, it's 4:30. If you don't want nothing to happen, it'll be about 7 o'clock when you get to Faye's house in Capaya. Do you want to just get there?
Yeah, I think we're all sitting in stunned silence, being that we just did a murder.
Like,
well,
Faye's
probably fine.
Faye's not.
Faye
Faye's
was
fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
She was
There's,
looking
like-
out for, like, interested people, but, like, nothing is happening on the road or whatever. So, yeah, you make it. And it's about 7 o'clock when you get back. Go straight to Faye's house.
And Faye's parents are gone. Yes.
I told you there would be a chance that they would be gone.
Oh, awesome.
We
I love
do
when that's
not
the case.
know.
Yeah. Darlings, if we could just be a little sneaky and just head back to my area, that would be perfect.
To your wing of the house?
Yes, to my house.
Yeah.
Right.
But do you
Alright.
want to be, like, incognito?
Okay, do we need to, like, be
Do we
really
need-
incognito about it, or, like, just...
I think just being sneaky, and, I'll just, disguise self as a random human person.
I want to remind you, you have...
I will
Wait.
disguise self as Midvanil.
Mm.
Oh!
I want to remind you, too, that you have a cab driver that was, like, sort of given to you or whatever by the princess.
Oh,
Oh.
yes.
One of you higher elves, Marcon, why don't you do it? Your elvish is a little better. Hers is a little... So, why don't you go ahead and tell him, like, just park outside. He can just chill and,
We'll catch
Just
him.
don't leave, but stay around. But just
Great. Cool. So I'm gonna step up to the cab driver and try my best to say all of that. I'm going to say, in Elvish, why don't you uh go out and just hang out. You can hang out, a mile or so away, not too far away, because we're gonna need you. But we don't need you here right now with us.
What? Yes, my lord, I don't understand your hesitancy, but okay.
We're kind of in a little bit of a delicate situation right here. We don't want to ruffle any feathers, and I think having a stranger such as yourself hanging around, that might not be quite the opportunity for us to. Why don't you just go hang out, and we will call you when we need you.
Where should I go? Is there a place for servants?
There is a place for servants off the grounds of this place, outside, about a mile away. And why don't you come back, say, 6 in the morning tomorrow?
Yes, but where might I find lodgings?
You'll find it.
Oh, okay. It's like, God, these arrogant people. Well, then I'll just see to the horses and be on my way.
Fantastic. Great.
So, yeah, he'll take them to the stables and curry them and things like that, and then leave you.
Me too.
Great.
So how did it go, Marcon?
Yeah, he's going. He'll be back tomorrow. It was fine.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Aces.
So, to your wing of the house, yes?
By wing, you mean my house? Yes.
Your
Separate
house.
house.
Your wing
Separate
of the entire wing, yes.
It's
House.
my wing of the wing.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
But let's, sneak in. Midvinil. Why Midvinil? Yar. That's how she sounded, right? I don't remember.
Should I wear the disguise and be Sally Black?
Oh my gosh, let's be that. Yes, I love it.
And you can be Marcon.
Great, I'm good at that. As we're here, do we see, any servants walking around?
Are you just outside in the grass area, essentially?
Well, I don't think we've gotten out of the carriage yet, have we?
No,
Well,
we have gotten out of the
Yeah,
carriage.
you've
Okay.
gotten
We
out.
sent
He's
it
gonna
away.
he's gonna take the
Okay.
horses to the stable and stuff.
Cool.
But I want to be sneaky.
you
I want to
just
sneak
outside?
in.
No.
Yeah, be super sneak.
So
No,
we're
it's
like
super sneak.
hiding.
Super sneak. We're super,
Super sneak.
sneaky.
Yeah, there's no one out here.
Yeah.
Cool.
Should we roll
Should we?
stealth?
Yeah. Should we stealth?
If you want to.
I'm going to stealth.
I got a 14.
Nice.
I rolled a 14, but I add my stealth and make it a 21.
I got a 14 with my mod.
Awesome. So what? You gonna go to side? Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you go inside, on whatever I don't know, table in the foyer kind of area, Faye, can you do a perception check?
Mm-hmm. That's going to be a 19.
Nice, good. So yeah, you see a letter. You notice it right away.
A letter.
A letter addressed to you. In an envelope.
In an envelope. Okay. I'm going to
with the 19, I would say you recognize your mother's handwriting.
Oh, good.
Okay. As we're walking away, I'm just gonna cast Mage Hand and make it go get it for me.
Huh?
It's like, oh, wait. Let's just be sneaky. One moment. Go, get the letter. Go, Mr. Hand.
Go, Mr. Hand.
And then the hand, I'm going to say the hand apparates, and it looks like a hand, except on its knuckle is a mustache, and on the top of the wrist is like a little top hat.
Nice.
So it's Mr. Hand.
Do, 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 do. Good. So you kind of just relax, I assume. After, what do you all want to do after this trying day?
Well, once
Kill
the
myself?
hand grabs the letter, I want to stow it for later.
Great. So I'm assuming then, Faye, by the way, we are acting that your folks are still here? Or do you not know?
I do not know, Yar.
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 Keeping up the disguise. So, we could just like go hang out at my place, Yar, and just relax.
Yar.
Yar.
Great.
Hot fuzz.
Yes, let's do that.
Oh my gosh, Sally Fleck, you have such a crush on Marcon. You should hold hands.
Yeah, we're
No.
not doing that.
Don't anymore.
Yar.
There
Oh,
was
you
an
have
incident.
him. An incident?
Yeah.
Yar. What was this incident, Yar? Marcon, what did you do? Yar.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
God, you're no fun. Let's just get inside.
I was gonna say something really bad, but neither Sally Fleck nor Mylea would say it, so I can't.
Oh.
That's funny. You need to make a smarkier character.
I do.
You do.
Although
Characters-
Mylea's pretty
Great.
snarky sometimes.
She is, but she's snarky in like a not worldly way, if that makes sense.
Uh-huh.
My nose is on fire.
Oh no. Oh
From
no.
the
it's-
trees?
It's the trees. They're attacking me. It's the happening here.
So nothing is like disturbed in your house. Everything looks where it would have been, like as we left it
What an odd thing to say.
multiple days ago.
I'm
I mean,
gonna.
I'm
No,
saying
it's
without-
fine. Can
without
I
a perception
investigate
check.
the house and see if
what an odd thing to say.
Before we enter, I want to, because
who's
Haley's
been to
freaking
your
me out.
house?
I'm going to, oh good, I can do this at will. I'm going to cast just detect magic. Wait,
Excellent
yeah,
choice.
just, is there anything like an alarm set? Anything crazy that I didn't put there myself? Just,
anything that you didn't open yourself.
No,
or
put.
put there myself.
No, if you cast detect magic, you feel your own spells, stuff that you've done in the past,
Okay,
and the
wonderful.
general magic of Breeze that's always there.
Wonderful. I'm gonna go ahead and drop that and just be like, okay, Sally Fleck. Be careful, Yar. Because
she's so
there
smart.
is an intense magical force here that I know Mistress Faye Yar did not put in here. So be careful. Make sure to step only on even tiles. Even tiles!
Do you know what the nature of the thing is that
Oh,
we're
yes, it is
avoiding?
some sort of magical trap, Yar.
Oh,
Even tiles only. Even tiles. Look at the floor. Look for the
even
numbers.
tiles. I don't. Do I see? Can I make a perception check to see if I see any tile numbers?
Go for it.
I have no. Oh, I
No.
10.
tiles.
I don't see any.
Ready? Even
Wait,
tiles go.
no.
I'm gonna push her in.
Can I do like an athletics check to see like how well I do it?
Yeah, go for it, yeah.
Okay. I get a 21.
Nice.
At going
Yeah.
on just even
Like
tiles.
those people that run down Mount Fuji, you make it to the next area, cross all the tiles, and you're like, oh, I did that.
Oh, that went surprisingly well.
Wonderful, good job. Now we know where to step, and I'm gonna blatantly step on a tile that is not even.
Uh-huh.
Yar, got you.
Oh,
That's great, Yar.
I hate you.
We're home now. We can drop the Yar act. And I'm gonna close the door behind us.
And I take off my cloak of disguise.
Good.
I'm gonna keep on my disguise. I'm gonna just snap it on every 45 minutes.
Okay. So there's no spell that I should.
No,
be
I
worried
was
about?
just messing with you.
I hate you.
No, you don't. You love me. I'm the bestest friend you've ever had.
No.
Okay, why don't you two start, like, I don't know, making dinner? I'm just gonna go upstairs and check a couple things.
All right. I guess I can make dinner. I made it enough in the past.
Wonderful, fantastic.
I'm gonna head over into the
I will be
kitchen.
down momentarily, and I'm just gonna head upstairs.
Yeah, you have been, like, traveling all day. Well, like 3 hours, so you're probably pretty hungry.
Yeah. I can make food.
You want to roll a performance?
Yeah, I would love to roll performance to see how good I am at
When
making
Steven
the
gets
food.
back, we can make him do it too.
Ooh, 23. I'm gonna
Nice.
make great dinner for everybody.
You're used to cooking with all of your siblings and parents and whatever, and like also for the church and stuff, so
Yeah.
you know what you're doing.
I know. I'm like tossing up pepper and salt and like.
Yeah, by the time I come down, I'll be like just looking in that like Princess Tiana cooking. But while I'm upstairs and there's no one around, I'm gonna go ahead and pull out the letter and see what it says.
Wait for Steven.
Sorry,
so
I'm back.
Steven, they you and Miley are going to the kitchen because Faye pretty much told you to go make food. So how do you want to respond to that?
Go make food?
Or, you know, you could just watch my Leia do it, but then she might hate you, so...
Great, my Leia, let's go make food.
So Haley rolled pretty well on a
Goodbye.
performance for making food. Do you actually want to make anything? Or
No, I don't. I'm just gonna watch
What
it.
a jerk.
There's the wine.
Just a project manager, just be like,
Use
you
the
know what, you
celery.
should really add some
Yeah.
extra crushed red pepper in there. That would spice it
Yeah,
up.
it'd be great. A little bit of salt, a little bit
Add
of
it to the draw.
saffron.
Marcon.
Would really like fit in
making
our
random
budget.
making
Yeah, I will actually go find a bottle of wine if there's wine in the kitchen anywhere, and just pour a couple glasses.
Yeah. Okay. So Faye goes upstairs. So you open the letter, right?
Yes.
Okay, this is what you see. Dear Faye, you are grown and completely capable of managing your own affairs, but we do wish you would evacuate with us. I don't know when you will see this letter, but we are leaving in the morning, meaning the morning after the day you spoke to us by magic somehow. I don't know where you get these talents from, but it's something I've always worried about. That's another reason you should evacuate with us. We could be free to do what we truly want, without rules pushed on us by the House of Bohol. I put magic into my jewelry, of course, but you using magic to disguise yourself and cause things to happen to others has always made me fear for your safety. As I'm not sure when I will see you again, and I simply don't care what anyone thinks anymore, I must tell you about my biggest secret. Not even your father knew. This relates to my Leia, who is indeed a distant grandniece to you, granddaughter to me. We once had a servant, well, alright, slave, that's what they really are, named Alray, who had the most extraordinary eyes for a human. We got him from one of my aunts. This was way before you were born. How extraordinary for my Leia to come to us now, as Breeze goes down. Anyway, I somehow couldn't help myself around him, and he felt similarly. When I discovered I was with child, however, I could not let the name of Cayawan be ruined. Of course, other families think nothing of this kind of thing, but as you know, as I've always told you, image is everything. My friend Barnaby helped me come up with a plan of traveling the world for several years. Barnaby, Ulray, and I left, and your father was none the wiser. We found a suitable village for Ulray to live in. I stayed for a time, even after the baby came. Then Barnaby and I really did travel for a bit. There's probably no elvish blood left in my lair by this point, as it was about 300 years ago. Many generations of humans. But now you see as well, Barnaby hid this secret all his life as well. Thus the reason I took him in when his previous employing family let him go. Well, I know he's been embezzling, and you, too, apparently knew it. I simply could not confront him. But now that we leave Breeze and there is no more reputation to uphold, I am free. We will stay for a time in Rainport waiting for you. But if you do not come within a year, or we do not hear from you, we will assume you have gone down with the island. I love you and wish the best for you. Nartha, your mother.
Okay, real quick. So, like, you said granddaughter. Is it granddaughter or great-granddaughter?
Because it's been like 300
Well, it
years.
would be like great-great-great-great-great-great-granddaughter.
Okay. So,
So that makes
I'm
her a
like trying to
niece.
figure out, I'm like,
Family
should
math.
she be my niece still? Okay.
Yeah. Because you're...
I know, right?
Or cousin? Wait,
If
now,
it's
now I'm
my-
extra confused. I thought it
If
was,
it's
I thought I had
my
this as right as
sibling's
grandniece.
child, that's niece. And if my niece has a child,
Well, if it's
that's
your
still a
mother's,
niece.
your mother's child, that makes
yeah, it's my
a
sibling
half-sibling,
basically.
actually. Oh,
It's a
but then
sibling
your sibling's child is your niece.
is my niece, and then it's a grandniece,
I'm
and then a
not-
great
yeah.
grandniece. It's still a niece.
Yeah.
Okay. So let me change that so I have it right in my notes. Okay. I'm just gonna go. Woo! Fun. Okay. No. Yeah. No. No. Okay. I'm going to stow this in my pocket and just go. Okay. I'm corrupting my niece. How fantastic. I'm gonna head downstairs
Yeah.
and head into the kitchen. Oh, Marcon, you've done such a great job. It smells fantastic down here.
And I'm just gonna hold out my glass of wine and just
Oh,
nod.
thank you so much.
Yeah.
Clink.
Does
Lovely.
anyone
How's it
want
going, my
anything
Leia?
to eat?
Wonderful. What are you making?
Oh no, Marcon made it all.
Okay, Marcon, what did you make?
I mean, you know what? I don't have a name for it. Malaya, did you want to come up with a name for it?
Oh no, that's
As-
fine.
I mean, you are co-creator.
I have like a pot of stew that I'm gonna walk over and get to like right in front of like I'm gonna ladle out some and walk directly over to Faye and start to hand it to her before I spit in it and then hand it the rest of the life.
Wonderful. Essence of human. Exactly what every chef should have in their meal. Mm-hmm.
Mm.
So I'm going to ladle around that. Put that nice in a bowl and give a little mix before giving it to Marcon. Fantastic. Wonderful. Smells. It's quite a bit of garlic. I love garlic. Good for the heart.
Great. I'm going to just come in and I'm just gonna, because you mixed it, I'm gonna fuck it. And just take a couple ladles full and put it in a bowl.
So, my darlings, I have a wonderful question for you.
Mm.
It does seem that my parents have departed, which means anyone we see here is SOL. How do you feel about that?
Um, well, I was thinking, could we do what we did with Sally Pleck and Midvanel? Take a couple of them to help us as fighters?
I don't know that we need to do that. I think just helping them get off the island would be better.
How many servants does my family employ?
There were 8 total, so there's
8,
like
so
6 left.
minus 2, yes, is 6.
Or 9. Never mind, 9, sorry. So there's 7 left.
Trying to think of my bag of tricks. Do we have anything of the princesses on your person? You two. Do you have
Anything of the
anything from her?
princesses? I mean, besides the weapon that she gave us, like the ice weapons.
That wouldn't have her insignia.
No.
I was thinking of maybe writing a missive, giving them access to just walk to the...
Oh.
Do you not still have
that's
the letter
interesting.
that she originally gave you when you first got those weapons?
But is her insignia still on it, or is that
Her
wax seal gone?
signature would be.
I could use that. I just don't have a seal. Never went that far with pranks. Well,
Well,
hopefully a signature could do.
right. I mean, couldn't hurt.
You're pretty good with, like, words, right?
Me? Yeah, sure. I'm a wordsmith.
Okay. Can you, like, help me make a missive that would give them access to that?
Sure.
Okay. So I'm going to take out my very fancy quill and my very fancy ink. And I'm going to do my best to make a forgery. I'm trying to remember if I have that. Right? I do. Right?
Forgery kit?
That's what I was looking for. But I think I only have a disguise kit. I don't have a...
I definitely don't have a forgery anything.
Well, I guess I could just do my best. I wouldn't be able to add, I'm guessing, proficiency without it. Let me see. Let me see.
What is this, sleight of hand?
Lets you add your proficiency, so I wouldn't be able to add my proficiency to it. It would just be pretty much my dex. Or deception. I don't know. It's up to the DM.
I'm really good at dex.
But I wouldn't be able to add.
For creating a forge?
Mm-hmm.
A forgery? I would do
It'd probably be
performance.
dexterity. But, so performance, so I would just add my charisma since I can't add my proficiency. Okay. So, I would like to attempt that.
Okay.
And then since Marcon's helping me, can I have advantage?
Marcon has done this before, so yeah. Marcon
Okay.
has likely done multiple
Forgeries,
in his college
He's
career.
a forger.
I'm a forgerer.
Oh, that...
Forgeress.
Okay.
Forgeries.
Oh boy. Okay, that one's pretty good. Plus 3, that's a 19 again.
Cool. Then using wax that you would have from your own supply of wax for making seals and stuff like that, everybody knows what the royal families looks like. There's probably some magic that goes into it, though, to make it officially the royal family's thing. So that's not anything you can replicate, but you can make it look exactly like everything else. You probably have something laying around that has their seal on it.
Yeah.
So you could look at that.
Okay, so I'll use that. No, I won't use that. Okay, so yeah, I'll use that. I was looking at a spell, but nothing that would Nothing that I could really use. I mean, I could put dancing lights on it, but I'm gonna lose concentration after a minute.
Oh.
So unless Mom, oh, she's not home. I wonder if she left any jewelry that I could use to.
I'm sure there's lots of jewelry.
I can
laying around.
fuse it with magic.
At this moment, as you're enjoying your dinner and you're thinking about how to forge something, you hear knocking at the door.
Oh no.
Yar, I'm still mid-vanilla. Well, go answer. One of you two, I don't know.
Wait, I'm going to put the glass of wine down and empty it. And
Yes,
put it away.
we'll clean.
I'm going to open the door and try to assume everything that I learned as a human slave and just eyes down and wait for them to say things.
Do you still have your disguise on with your ears and everything?
Me?
Yeah. Because your disguise was physical.
Yes, I do. So I shouldn't be behaving the way I'm behaving, but I am.
Okay, I just want to make sure. All right.
Yes.
So even with the disguise, because it really was just the change of ears.
Brilliant.
Well,
Dummy.
they rolled really low, so yeah. So you see, can you do a history check? Not a really easy one. As you stand there at the door.
Don't roll a 1.
Check. Oh, that's a really good one. That's a 24.
Good. So you recognize several of these faces from your time here, like that you were only here for a few days. It's just the other servants from the place. And you probably don't know any of their names, but you recognize them. And like, yeah, they see the ears at first and the veil that you have, which you probably still have, and they're like taken aback at first, and so like just bow and like wait for you to speak to them.
And I'm going to notice it's them and realize that they're waiting for me and just be, well, what is it?
My lord, we were wondering if, Mistress Faye was around.
What concerns you with Mistress Faye?
Just that we belong to her now, and we have no orders since her parents left this morning, and we would like to speak with her.
Mistress Faye will address you when she is ready.
Yes, my lord.
Do I hear this conversation?
Yeah, roll perception, because it's not far, the kitchen / dining room.
18.
Even with that, like, I'd say you hear Marcon's end of it because they're speaking really quietly and like subdued and stuff. But so yeah, you hear Marcon.
Yes, Mistress Faye will address you at her leisure. Why don't you go busy yourselves, and we'll call you when we need you.
You're such a...
Yes, we will return to the main house, my lord. The 5 of them go.
I don't want to give anything away.
They leave.
Excellent. Let's pause for a moment because our food just got here.
Okay.
Yes, our food got here, so let me go get.
I'm going to...
Hello. It looks like we stopped recording and never started recording again, so I'm going to read you from my notes what happened after this. So the servants went back to the house, and then Faye spoke to them later and took their earrings off and gave them 150 gold total. And then they asked, can we free the others left behind in this little village, Kapaya? And she said, whatever, yeah, sure. So they went to go do so. And then the party went to Faye's mom's workshop to see if they could find any jewelry for helping them to fight the next beast. Marcon found a ring of invisibility, except the longer you wear it, the worse you feel physically in your stomach or head. Faye found a journal to learn about that. Faye found a half-finished sapphire bracelet. Through sending with her mom, she learned the bracelet needed to be under the light of a full moon in order to be finished. There's also earrings that will go with that, although they never ended up finding these. This was supposed to help with ice defense. Faye told Mylea of their relation, about her being the great whatever niece, and then invisibly left right away quickly. So Mylea was just like stunned, standing there sort of angry. Marcon tried to talk to her, but then she got angry to the point of Phoenix and grappled with Marcon before coming to herself. Then they all went to sleep. Mylea awoke as the Phoenix after failing an intelligence save and threw around furniture. Faye woke up and tried to sing the song, but it failed. Mylea smashed some kitchen stuff and then punched Faye, and she was eventually knocked out by Faye with a very powerful spell. And then when they called for their carriage, turns out that guy also is free. So they decided to, I think Marcon was going to drive the horses himself, and that's when they would go to Donthiar and the princess's estate. So sorry about that. We'll catch you next time, and we will be sure to record each time in the future. Thank you.